Hello and yes, welcome to another review with me, RobBoy680. Now today I'm going over another album which I've been listening to a lot lately. And I mean, when I get asked what album have you been listening to lately, or what you've been listening to, this is what I've got to say in a minute. This is literally, I've been listening to this every day for the last week. I love it. Eric Clapton Slowhand. So yeah, I'm just going to do the usual, give you a bit of information about the album, go over each song individually, and then show you my copy of the record and give it a marking out of 10. Now I've got a lot of requests in lately to review some certain albums, like I got Paul McCartney Back to the Egg and some Who albums by Matthew Smith. So to those people who have requested them, don't worry, they're going to be uploaded tomorrow. I'm going to be doing both of them tomorrow, Who album and Wings Back to the Egg. So yeah, that's tomorrow's videos, my next reviews. And also I just wanted to do a shout out to Me Mr. Mal. I'm not sure if you'll be watching this Me Mr. Mal because it's Eric Clapton video, but if you are watching, you know, thank you so much. I got the record which you sent me that I won in your contest. Hang on, I've got it here. It's already got its new home. Wings at the Speed of Sound in its original cellophane with the hype sticker. So yeah, thank you so much. I was not expecting nothing to come in the post today, or no records anyway. Hang on. I got this today in the post as well, but I'm not sure many of you are interested, but it has a great soundtrack, this. You got Elton John, Electric Light Orchestra, Paul McCartney on Wings. I think there's a bit of Bowie on the soundtrack to that, so yeah. But anyway, I was not expecting any records to come this morning, so when I woke up and I found that, I was just like, oh, this is brilliant, thank you. So thank you so much, Joe. I'm going to have to send you something back in the future, mate. Anyway, 2 minutes are gone and we ain't even started on the review, so let's get started. So, Eric Clapton Slowhand. Probably my favourite Clapton album, you know, 5th studio album by him, you know, what year was this, 77, so, you know, he'd been solo since late 60s, you know, so slowly bring them out. Released in November of 1977, I couldn't find a specific date, as in like the 7th or the 11th or whatever, blah blah blah. It's nearly a 40-minute long album, it's like 30 minutes 6 seconds or something like that. And it got, in 1978, it got in the Billboard 200 and it reached the position of number 2, which is brilliant. Now, let's get started on the tracks. Now, the first 3 tracks, in my opinion, can't knock them. So the first track up is Cocaine, which is, of course, famously done by J.J. Cale. J.J. Cale actually sadly died last year. Eric Clapton, actually, his last album was Eric Clapton and Friends, The Breeze, in appreciation of J.J. Cale, which I have right here. See, there's J.J. Cale. So yeah, of course, Eric Clapton fans, if you're interested in seeing me review that album, just leave a message below. The vocals sound just like JJ. I'm not even joking. It sounds so similar, which is why I love it. Because Eric Clapton was so heavily influenced by J.J. Cale, you know. It's a really good cover. It's a classic Clapton song. Great guitar solo in it. It's just a magical song. When you're covering songs, I'm not a big fan of when artists cover stuff because it's really hard to pull something off as good as the original. I'm not sure if I can think of any songs which are better than the originals. I can say John Lennon's Peggy Sue. I know a lot of Buddy fans are really going to be screaming now, but that's just my opinion. You know, I really can't think of any covers apart from that which I prefer to the original. Electric Light Orchestra, Roll Over Beethoven, there's another one. But yeah, it's really hard to find a song which is good as the original. I'm not saying I prefer this version of Cocaine over the original, but, you know, they're very close. I like them both a lot. The next track up is one of my favourite songs of all time, Wonderful Tonight. You know, it's just a classic, magical song. It's calm, relaxing, romantic song. You can get so much out of it. It's got such beautiful lyrics to it. I love how it blends. It's pretty much Eric Clapton singing about an evening of his life, maybe, you know, when he was going out to dinner with his wife or girlfriend. I'm not sure who he was with at this time. I think it could have been Pattie Boyd, because I believe 74, 75 she left George Harrison for Clapton, so I think it probably was Pattie Boyd at this point. So he's probably singing about maybe an evening which him and her spent together, you know. It's like, wow, I can't believe you're here with me, you know, you're wonderful, blah, blah, blah. It's such a good song, you know, the lyrics and the backing vocals, great, you know, it's fantastic. I love the song, it's beautiful. Next track, Lay Down Sally. Clapton wrote this song with 2 other artists. I can't figure their names at the minute, but I'm sure someone will leave a comment below. It's a very catchy, catchy song, you know. A lot of fun. I like the backing vocals again, they're really good, and I love the chorus. Something really similar with this and the last album I reviewed, which was Bob Dylan's Desire. This album and Bob Dylan's Desire both have really good female backing vocals. You know, coincidence I'm doing these albums next to each other. You know, great. So next song up is Next Time You See Her, another song which I love. We got a great intro, you know, the backing vocals again, you know, I love them, they're great. I love the chorus, it's just a great song. Next track up, We're All The Way. Nice slow song, you know, to round up side 1. I love the guitar work, backing vocals are great. You know, it's a short, beautiful, calm song. Love it. So all in all, side 1, you can't knock it. You can't knock side 1. It's fantastic the whole way through. You know, some people are going to disagree with me here, but this is how much I love this album and side 1. I don't think there's a weak moment on side 1. I think the whole of side 1 here is perfect. Perfect. Side 1 is a 10 out of 10. Next track, The Core. This is quite a long song, and I really like it. It's a duet with him, and I'm not sure if it's the female artist who's doing the backing vocals on the other songs, or whether it's a well-known female artist. But I couldn't think of who it was when I was listening to it, so I actually looked it up on Wikipedia, and Wikipedia had no answers for me, so the internet had no answers for me. So, Clapton fans, leave it below, leave a comment below. Who was he singing with on this track? Because she done a beautiful, great job, and so did Clapton, and their vocals really connected together well. You know, great. I mean, I'm going to say that this is one of my favourite duets between a male and female artists. I preferred it over, hang on, I'm trying to think, I prefer it over Elton John and Kiki D. They were great together, but I actually prefer this. You know, Paul and Linda McCartney, you know, husband and wife, great, but I'm still going to say, you know, they've worked together better, I'd say. Fantastic job together here. Brilliant. You know, they sound great together. It's just a long, beautiful song. Again, great. May You Never is the next track. A really good song, relaxing, catchy song, and I just think it's a really good song overall. There's some good stuff on it, catchy, good guitar work. Mean Cold Frisco. It's very different to other songs. Now, I think it's Clapton doing a duet with some other guy here. I'm not 100% sure. I think he's doing a duet here with someone, but it might just be Clapton putting a weird effect on his voice. I'm not 100% sure. As I said, Wikipedia and the internet were useless for information about this album. But yeah, it's the weakest song on the album for me. So this is the song that lets the album down a bit, but it's still a good song. It's not bad. So yeah, it's pretty good. And then the last song, Peaches and Diesel, goes back to the nice slow Clapton stuff after the after Mean Cold Frisco. So you know, it kind of pulls the album back to its roots. It's a calm, solid album. And yeah, it's an instrumental and it works beautifully. Okay, so here's my copy of the vinyl. Love the cover. Vinyl Vault, you know, I entered his contest last week, not even last week, a couple of days ago. And I said this is one of my favourite covers because it just works so well, I think. Just that nice guitar. And of course, Clapton's nickname, of course, was Slowhand, so that's where the title comes from. And I think the cover of the album works really well. You know, it's just a lot of fun. The back cover, you know, we got the rest of it. I'm not sure what this whole freestyle thing here is all up about. This nice shiny picture. 3 stars, you know, got all the songs down there and all the information, which is great. Nice gatefold picture. Here's a really nice picture of Clapton there. Some other bits all dotted about. What else we got? Got a nice fat cat at the top. See the fat cat? There's the fat cat. And then, I'm not sure if this album originally came with a picture in a sleeve, but my one's just in a plain white one. Nearly dropped it. And yeah, we're on a RSO label. Mine's made in the UK. I'm just going to hold this up for you guys. So yeah, and it's in really nice condition, mine. Can I get it to catch the light? Hang on. There we go. You can see my fingerprints from where I'm just holding it, so I need to give it a good wipe after. But if you ignore them, I mean, yeah, it's in pretty good condition, I think, this one. I got this in a job lot, actually, for like £10. I got this and 461 Ocean Boulevard in shrink wrap, which was really cool. I also got, I think it's called Backless, No Reason to Cry, a whole ton of greatest hits of all different kinds. What I mean by that is I got the Decca version of his greatest hits, and then I got the Cream of Clapton, no, not the Cream of Clapton, I got the best of Eric Clapton. What else? I got tons in the update, in one of my updates, and they all come from this one job lot, and this was here of course for about £10, which was great. So yeah, this is my favourite Eric Clapton album. I actually prefer it over 461 Ocean Boulevard, and that's the majority of people's favourites. Now, I really would like to go a 10 because side 1 is just, you can't knock it, but there's, you know, Being Called Frisco kind of lets it down. I'm going to go a 9. It's got to be a 9. Just thinking, I'm going to do exactly the same as what I've done in the last video, my last review of Bob Dylan's Desire. I can't go to a 9.5, but I want to go more than a 9, so I'm going to go straight in the middle with a 9.25. So, yeah, there we go. Eric Clapton Slowhand, 9.25 out of 10. Now and then, be sure to check out my channel tomorrow, where I'll be reviewing a Who album, not sure which one yet. It will either be Who by Numbers, Who Are You, and Who's Next. It'll be one of them. I have a feeling I know which one I'm going to do, but I'll let you guys wait and see. And of course, I'll be reviewing Paul McCartney and Wings' Back to the Egg, their 1979 album. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and leave a message. Thank you very much for watching.